SHMACKEMAGOB people, look who I have here. This is Polly. I'm taking care of my friend's Katie for a little bit. And unlike Avi, the dog that likes to join me, this cat doesn't like making videos. See? She's gone. Anyway, it's an awesome cat. And this one is, it's Kiss Wednesday. And this is a donation from Steven Rodriguez. And he wanted me to put W.A.S.P. Inside the Electric Circus versus Kiss with Psycho Circus. I don't really hate this album like most people do. Yeah, it's a sham. Peter and Ace only play, all four only play on one song, which is Into the Void, but it's not a great album though. I'm not going to say it's a great album, and it just goes to prove, that Kiss to me, it only proves it to me. Ace, Peter, Gene, and Paul made the best albums. Now if you put them on here without having them really on here, it goes to prove that everything from Love Gun down, that's Kiss. Alright. Now this one's funny. I bought this when it was new on vinyl. I could have sworn I had it on vinyl. I was looking for it, couldn't find it. And since bought it on CD. It has some bonus tracks, Flesh and Fire and Douchebag Blues. Honestly, I listened to it today. I don't know. I never listened to this. And boy, it's much better than I remembered. It's a fun album. Back then it was like, I still think their best album is the first one in Endless Children. I thought this one and Last Command were spotty. Had some great songs, but some songs I didn't like. This one, man, I'm listening today and it's like, man, even the songs I don't like much, I kind of like. Where I can't say this about Last Command. I don't like the song Last Command. Cries in the Night, Running Wild in the Streets, so whatever. It's very spotty. I just like Wild Child. Ball Crusher I love. Jack's Action's pretty good. Widowmaker's the best song on there. I kind of like Blind in Texas and Sex Action. The rest is like whatever. Where every song on here, even there's one song here that just makes me laugh. So, let's do this. Alright? We got, oh, and by the way, Steven asked me to take out the big welcome and add in your face. And by the way, this is the Japanese version that brings in your face. That's why I didn't bring out the vinyl. And it's got kind of like a little pop-up thing here. I bought it back then because I don't know, man. I bought it back then. I was like, oh, this is going to be very rare one day. It probably is rare now, but I'm sure it's not worth squat. Somebody want to do your homework out there and check it out online, see how much this is worth now? I bet it ain't worth squat. I bet it's worth as much as I paid for it. Because it's not a very loved album. Didn't really leave an impact. Alright, so take out the big welcome and start it with Inside the Electric Circus versus Psycho Circus. And even Steven said, in the note on the PayPal, like, hey, they're two Circus albums, I'm going to give that one a kiss. I think Psycho Circus is the better song. Alright, then we got the cover of I Don't Need No Doctor versus Within. I'm giving it to the cover. And I know a lot of people out there do not like if you pick cover songs over original songs because they're dimwits. So I'm giving it to W.A.S.P. Alright, then we got 95 N.A.S.T.Y versus I Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll. W.A.S.P. Alright. Restless Gypsy's probably my favorite song on here. I've always loved that song. That song rules. Versus Into the Void, which is the only song that features all four original members on the same track. Not including You Wanted the Best, but I don't believe Peter Criss is playing drums on that. Restless Gypsy. by far. I don't think Into the Void's a really good song. I don't think it's that good. I mean, and Ace is my favorite from the band. I remember the first time I bought this album, I popped it in. Oh man, I can't wait to hear the Ace song. Ace is finally back in Kiss. And I was like, very, very lackluster for me. For these ears. Alright. I'm gonna shoot it, bang, boom. Shoot it from the hip. Got a good laugh out of that one. Versus We Are One. Alright. I don't know if you all see my opinion on We Are One. But I absolutely love that song. Much of the chagrin of my co-host on the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast who thinks that song sucks. And shout out to Chris Sinzak from the Decibel Geek. He also thinks that song sucks. But he loves Crazy Nights. We Are One. By far. We Are 1-1. Oops, I gave it to W.A.S.P by mistake. Alright, I'm sure W.A.S.P will get another point, so I won't scratch that out. Alright, then we got... Oh, I love I'm Alive. That's another song I always loved off this album. What's that going against? You Wanted the Best. See, now I don't have to scratch that out. See? W.A.S.P gets that. By far. Alright. Easy Living. Another cover from Uriah Heep. And I think they do a damn good version of it. It's not bad at all. Versus Raise Your Glasses. I should have pulled it out. I have some kind of remix version of that song that I think is so much better than the Psycho Circus version, but I don't think it's better than that cover. Yeah, I'm going to go with another cover. You dimwit. Alright, another one for W.A.S.P. Alright, next. Sweet Cheetah. This is probably my least favorite on here. You know, listening to today, I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't think it sucks, but I'll take it over Cries in the Night and Running Wild, whatever, in the street, whatever that song is, and The Last Command. I'll take it over, and Fistful of Diamonds. I'll take it all over, all that. In other words, I like this album more than Last Command, though it doesn't have a song as good as Widowmaker. Sweet Cheetah. What did that go against? Raise Your Glasses, right? No, Raise Your Glasses is track 7. It goes against... Oh, I finally found my way. How could it possibly lose to that craptacular song? You hear the cat? How's that cat doing? I don't know. It's going wacky out there. But you know what? I gotta edit. It's probably destroying something I own. Alright, I'm back. False alarm. Didn't destroy anything. Alright, yeah, alright. So then after that is track 10, which is Mantronic. That's the song that cracks me up, man. It's so horrible, it's awesome. This cat is going nuts, man. I don't know what it's doing out there. But I love it. I love Mantronic. I don't know why. It's just like, you know, because the same reason I love that Vanilla Ice movie and Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. They're so horrible, it's great. What are you doing? I don't know. This cat is acting really weird. Alright, Mantronic. What's that going against? Oh, Journey of 1,000 Years. Man, I actually like that song a lot. But no, W.A.S.P. I'm giving it to W.A.S.P. Alright, then the last song is The Rock Rolls On versus, and it's on here, In Your Face. And I know Ace sings on it, but it's really a Gene Simmons song. Gene wrote it. And I totally prefer it over Into the Void, and I prefer it over The Rock Rolls On. So Man, Kiss only got 3. And W.A.S.P got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So W.A.S.P won. And by the way, this cat is standing right there. Oh, now it ran away from me. It was just looking at me like, who the hell are you talking to, you nut? What's wrong with you? Damn, humans are weird. But I don't know what this cat's doing. It's going nuts out there. I'm going to go and hang out with the cat man. The cat man. You know, the cat man. The guy that didn't play on this album. Come here. What's she doing? Alright, enough. I got to end this. So, hey, Steven Rodriguez, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. And thanks for picking 2 albums I actually own, you know, which is becoming a rarity these days. I have to study stuff, where I didn't really have to study this, even though I did listen to that W.A.S.P album today. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, I gotta say. This has aged well, because I think it's better now than it was back when I bought it. Because see, at that time I was getting really into the thrash and stuff like that, and this was like, man, it ain't no debut album. But man, Headless Children, that's a great album. Let me shut up now and do the sign off. But before I do the sign off, if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. Alright everybody, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and SHMACKEMAGOB. Now let me go see what's going on with the cat.